Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel and my live. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all of my subscribers and those who watch my videos. Well, oh, please hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Um, and I don't know, I guess let's get started.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract, see, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
All right. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, let me see what it was. Dumb red pill incel debunked with the Bible, right? Because see, when people, men or want to make shit sound good, they always like to revert to the Bible. Now we know men don't read the Bible. Number one reason they in church, it ain't for God, it's for either money or pussy. We already know that. So we already know these niggas ain't reading their Bibles, first and foremost, right? Because every time I hear a dude on the internet trying to quote the Bible, he sounds stupid. And it's like, dude, there's too much access to internet Bible for you to be trying to quote it or trying to, give reference to it. And you ain't even looked it up to see what it means or what's in there. And you know why they don't look at the Bible to see what is in there? Because they know the Bible is not saying what they're saying. So they're basically full of BS, right? First and foremost. So let me see, I'm over here. Okay, that's not ready yet. So anyway, I got this little clip I want to show you. Because I was out here in these YouTube streets today, and I don't know why this fool popped back up on my timeline. I don't know why YouTube be putting these people on my timeline, but I guess it just be because they be wanting to debunk shit. Now, first of all, let me say this. I want to say this early. So I was out at the store today, with my son. I was getting him some shoes. And, hey, I'm gonna give this dude. I was gonna give this dude the benefit of the doubt, but then when it tried almost happened a second time, I was like, nah, you bitch ass niggas, y'all ain't here on some pervert shit. Y'all in these stores on some pervert shit. So I'm walking. The store is a little crowded. Shoe store is a little crowded, but when you're walking past somebody, you expect that, especially when a man is walking past a woman, he's not going to bump into her or rub all up against her, right? And so this little short mutt, he was shorter. He had to be shorter than me because his whole shoulder rubbed up. That's a short motherfucker. Like, damn, nigga, what you like? The only thing you can fuck with is midgets. So anyway, he kind of rubbed, you know what I'm saying? Just rubs up against my boob. I was like, "Ooh, wait a minute, I ain't had no good rub in a minute." But anyway, then I said, "No, that's some pervert shit," because I don't even know this motherfucker. But so I turned around and I looked and I saw the back of his head. You know, he was short, so you know he had one of them thick necks, them thick back of the head necks. Like if he turned around, he wouldn't have no neck in the front. You know, but one of them short, I would say incel dudes, probably incel because he's short. He might look good in the face, who knows? But you know, because he only 2 feet tall, you know what I'm saying? Uh, he's unattractive. You know how they got the white girls got that song, "Don't Want No Short Man." You know what I'm saying? So that would pretty much make him an incel. You know. So anyway, I turned around and I was like, "Oh, he did that on purpose." I'm like, you know, he's a pervert, right? I know he heard me. So anyway, I was like, okay, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. It was kind of crowded, you know how some dudes they be walking around like they the shit, like they untouchable. And it's like, boy, please, somebody will step on your head. Cut it out. But anyway, walking like he the big man on campus, window shopping instead of actually buying some shit. But so my only thought was, oh, he must be these niggas is in here on some pervert shit. He wasn't black. But these niggas could, but his behavior to me, he a nigga. Uh, these niggas in here on some pervert shit. So I let it go. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna make a big scene, but I didn't. You know, but I didn't. I said, let me go ahead and focus on what I'm in here doing. So anyway, I'm on this other aisle, and then this other non-black dude kind of walks up to the front of me like he wants to pass me, and it's like, okay, well, pass me. But he wasn't making no motions like he turning to the side to go past me. He was acting like he was about to do the same shit that the other nigga, the non-nigga nigga was about to do. So anyway, I put my arm in front of him, and so then he gonna turn his arm and then turn to the side. So I said, "Oh, that's what we in here doing. We in the public places, public spaces where women are, and we're groping women, not necessarily with our hands, but we're groping women with our body parts, right?" So anyway, an intervention to that, ladies. Chase his motherfucking ass down in the store, take a picture of him and post it online so his bitch at home can see it, his mama can see it, his daddy can see it, his auntie can see it, all his friends can see it, his boss can see it, that you got a whole fucking sexual predator out here in public sexually harassing women. How about that? How would your woman now want to lay in the bed next to you knowing that you out there being a pervert sexually assaulting women? I wonder how that will work out for you, right? I wonder how that will work out for you. So anyway, I just wanted to put that little tidbit out here, ladies. Protect yourselves. Make sure you put these perverts on blast. Yes, put them on blast. That's what we need to start doing. Put these motherfuckers on blast so that they women and they kids can see how their behaviors. Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead and pull this little clip up because I like eating these niggas for breakfast, especially when it comes to the Bible. Because these dudes don't read. They don't read, they don't comprehend, they don't care. Their only motivation and their only goal is to suck in as many weak niggas as they can to cash at them. Because if you notice, the motherfucker don't even got his name on the damn screen. He got cash at me. Cash at you for what, motherfucker? That's why I don't ask for money. I know this is my time. I should be getting paid for my time, but I do get paid for my time. I get paid for my time when I'm at work. I'm not working. This is a hobby for me. But when you got a motherfucker sitting behind a motherfucking screen who ain't offering no motherfucking services. Now, there's a lot of YouTubers out here that offer services. And yes, by all means, cash at them. Help them put them books together. Help them, with their products and different things of that nature. Yes, support, support, support. But these motherfuckers that's just sitting behind the screen making a living off of YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and not offering nothing, and then making shit worse for other people. Fucking playing with people's minds, indoctrinating people with bullshit. And because basically the results of that is you're gonna end up with having a fucking miserable life. You're gonna have a miserable life. And these red pill niggas, y'all gonna end up in nursing homes being taken care of by these same women that y'all sit up on YouTube and talk about. Right? Hey, it's hey. I'm sorry to say, but these women be telling the truth when they be like, these men be in the hospital and they got nobody coming to see them. They having strokes and heart attacks and different things of that nature, and ain't nobody there to see them. Their kids ain't there to see them because they done fucked it off with their kids. All the women that they had in their lives, they not there to see them because they done fucked it off with them. A lot of times they mama ain't even there because you done fucked it off with your mama. Your daddy was never there from the beginning, so he ain't there. So all you're depending on is these nurses that you've been talking about, because remember Kevin Samuel said don't date a nurse, right? So when you need compassion, nobody's going to show you compassion because you didn't give no compassion throughout the entire end of your life. You didn't give any compassion, so you won't receive any, right? So anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen, and it's gonna be just a short clip because it's gonna be pertaining to what I'm talking about. Hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, so all right, so let me pull this up so we can look at it. Let's see, share a screen. And they always on this bullshit. Look at the title of this bullshit. Independent black women don't need no man. No, motherfucker. We don't need no man. We want a man, because if we needed you motherfuckers, we know you're not gonna fucking be there. So why would anybody put themselves in a position to need a cheater, a child molester, a rapist, a child abandoner, an abuser, a wife beater, different. Why would we put ourselves in a position to need you type of niggas? Because you're the only niggas that's free. You're the only niggas that's free. You're the only niggas that's not married. That's not a husband up. Y'all the only ones that's not husband up. So why the fuck will we sit here and put ourselves in a position to where we need you dirty, disgusting motherfuckers to do anything for us? Now, if we have a want, you know what I'm saying, and you halfway decent, then maybe, yeah, you can supply that want. But if we need you motherfuckers, you're not going to be there because you've never fucking been there. Throughout history, you've never been there. This is why women have had to get on welfare and beg the government for handouts and different things of that nature. And this is why the government put it in place to be there for black women, because they already knew you niggas ain't nothing but perverts. You don't do nothing but think with your penises. You wake up man, you wake up with disgusting shit on your mind. You got disgusting shit on your mind all day, and you go to sleep with disgusting shit on your mind. So how you supposed to work in between that? How? How? You fuck everything on the job moving, right? You have no integrity. You have no morals, no values. And so why the fuck would a woman put herself in a position to need you, motherfuckers? Now, if a woman got herself in a position to need y'all, then that's on her. Then that's on her, right? And it speaks volumes about her, because a lot of us females, we ain't got that kind of time. We ain't got that kind of time. And we ain't had no kids, it'd be a different story. Then we got time to play around with you niggas. But it's a lot of us females out here. We ain't got that kind of time, baby boy. If you want to go play with the hoe on the corner. You understand what I'm saying? Go play with your mama, right? Go what do this. Why don't you niggas spend some of that time looking for your daddy, trying to find out who your daddy is? Ask your mama who your daddy is, right? And leave motherfuckers alone. But anyway, let's go. So where is it? Here it is. So here we go. Let me make sure this is nice and loud so y'all can hear it. Make sure I'm up. So here we go.
She can't even. They got it from the government. They got that mentality from the government. They fed into the propaganda.
So it's the what he's talking about is we got it from the government. We got masculinity from the government. Yeah, because the government knew you niggas was not about to be about shit. And you'd have a whole race of men and women out here doing nothing if women had to be led by you dummies, because you're all a bunch of dummies. I'm sorry to say. And hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. Like I said, if the shoe fits, wear it. We got a lot of black men out here who do what they're supposed to do, who are out here making the moves, being leaders, taking care of their families and different things of that nature. But then, of course, you always gonna have some scum of the earth. It's gonna be good men, scum of the earth, half good, half scum of the earth, and you know what I'm saying, just scum of the earth. But anyway, yeah.
And as a result of that, they developed this masculine mindset, masculine energy. Femininity is gone.
Yeah, femininity is gone because you niggas is wearing it, and you're wearing it proudly. These niggas will come in your life and suck all your femininity out of you so they can wear it. Y'all got all the femininity. That's why we got to be masculine. Y'all done sucked all the femininity out of us, right? When you sit here and you be nice to a guy, you cook for a guy, you clean for a guy, you satisfy a guy in the bedroom, you do what he tell you to do, you're nice and sweet, you stay at home, you don't cheat, all these feminine qualities, you dress feminine, you do, you know what I'm saying? You respect him as a man, different things of that nature. What did he do? He sucked it all out of you, and then he goes and he cheats. He goes and he spends household funds on hoes. He doesn't pan out to be a good leader. So therefore, once you've dated enough of them, and they have all sucked the femininity out of you, you have no choice but to be masculine, because the masculine part of you is what's going to keep these blood sucking, femininity sucking niggas away from you. Move around, motherfucker. Unless you here to give me some of my femininity back, move around. Move around. If you ain't here to get my hair and my nails done and buy me some clothes and some shoes and give me, provide for me everything that I need, giving me my femininity back, move around. I don't need you. That means you here to take femininity away from me. So they sit here crying, oh, I ain't not feminine anymore. Nah, because you niggas ain't doing nothing but coming in with your narcissistic behavior and trying to be bitches. Suck all the energy out of the woman so you can be the bitch. So we letting y'all be the bitches. So what's wrong with that? You want it, we gave it to you. Now you mad because we don't have it to use. Well, give it back to us, fool.
You have other races of women who feel like that, but it's mainly black women. They feel like money makes them equal or greater than a man.
No, that's not how we feel. Well, I can't speak for everybody. Hold on a second. I can't speak for everybody, but one thing I can say is that if women did not make their own money, you niggas would get no pussy. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if a woman doesn't have any money to provide for herself and take care of her financial and feminine needs, she gonna look at you like, nigga, can you take care of me and my feminine needs? If you can't move around, like it would really be a sad day in America on this earth if women did not make money and we had to depend on y'all for money. You better damn well have some money because you'd get no pussy. None. You know how when you want to fuck that prostitute on the corner, what you need? You need money because she ain't gonna fuck you for free. You need money. So imagine if all women did not make any money and we had to depend on men for our financial needs, you get no pussy. It's a lot of women out here who make their own money, so therefore they don't need to ask you for none. So therefore you niggas is out here winning because you out here getting free pussy. So, but if women did not have any money, you niggas, you would get no pussy. It would be a price on all pussy, like it used to be when these women couldn't work. You nigga, you had to be bringing in funds. You had to have a place to bring her. You had to be able. You had to provide breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between. You had to provide. You had to pay for the deodorant. You had to pay for the toothbrushes. You had to pay for the toothpaste. You had to pay for the sanitary napkins and tampons. You had to pay for the soap. You had to pay for the laundry detergent. You had to buy the bitch clothes. You had to buy the bitch shoes. You had to buy the bitch panties. You had to buy the bitch socks. You had to do everything financial for this woman, or you got no pussy. And that's why men were out here working so damn hard and out here having their own place and being able to afford to pay for a wedding and different things of that nature. Because if you couldn't, you got no pussy. And that's probably why you would fuck around with the kids in the family, mess around with your sister, and mess around with your own daughters and different things of that nature, and mess around, and I'm with cousins and shit like that, because that was free pussy. Otherwise, you going out here in the world trying to talk to a grown ass woman with no finances, that equaled no romance. So a lot of you motherfuckers better be damn lucky that we women out here make our own money, because if we didn't, I promise to God, you'd get no pussy. None. Without finances. And that used to be the thing. No romance without finance. That used to be the thing. No romance without finance.
Money doesn't mean that you have leadership skills.
Right. Money doesn't mean you have leadership skills. So just because a man has money, that does not make him a leader. Women, we are not trying to be leaders. We are just simply trying to provide for our households because you broke ass niggas, you abandoners, you come and you dump off these babies on us and then you head in the opposite direction. So how the fuck, who the fuck, when the fuck, where the fuck are we supposed to take care of these bastard kids that y'all are leaving with us without a motherfucking job and some money? Can somebody please help me out with that? How the fuck are we supposed to take care of these kids and our own personal needs without money, dumbass? So I mean, just think about the pathology in red pill. You guys are pathologically mentally ill, and for some and for some reason, there's no helping you. And then these other weak-minded men that are following you, thinking that by following you, they're winning against women. No, motherfucker, y'all losing. Y'all losing. Right? And you think that just because, you got your red pill women that sit here and support the bullshit, you think you're not. So, so my thing is that okay, y'all got y'all red pill women. Okay, well, why the fuck is y'all focusing on blue pill broads? I'm blue pill all the way. I don't want to know the reality of what's out there with you disgusting niggas. I don't. It's I know it and I know it already. But you're not gonna have me living in a mental disgusting environment with the rest of you perverts. And that's exactly what it is. It's a mental thing. It's a mental environment that they want to have you living in. They want to have they want your mind to be thinking about uh being submissive and being lowly and being somebody's fucking doormat. So I'm not living in that fucking disgusting ass world with you motherfuckers. I will not. I'm still looking for my prince, motherfucker, because he's out there. Fuck that shit. Okay? No, fuck that shit. I will not be living in a mentally submissive environment with you motherfuckers. You live in that fucking place all by your damn self or with the other motherfuckers that like you and want to live in that shit. I will not be massaging a motherfucker's head every night. I will not be giving back massages and shit. My motherfucking hands hurt. I work with my hands. My goddamn hands hurt. Go pay for a massage. I will not be waking up at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning to fix now motherfucker a sandwich. Bitch, get up and fix it your damn self. What's wrong with your motherfucking hands and feet? You done already ate dinner, nigga. Matter of fact, I'll just do this. I'll pre-make the sandwich and you get the fuck up and come and go in the kitchen and get your damn sandwich. Because I ain't getting up at 2 in the morning to do nothing but stick a titty in a baby's mouth or fix a baby's bottle because the baby can't do it itself. But you grown ass niggas that want to be treated like babies and shit like that, you want to use my fucking feet and my fucking hands when God gave you a pair of feet and a pair of fucking hands and a brain. Get the fuck up and do all this bullshit yourself. Massage your own goddamn forehead. This it's forehead massagers out there. I'm not about to be nobody's fucking mama unless you're a child. I will not. I fucking will not. Hold on. Oh, and let me say this. Don't be thinking I'm discriminating against short men, because my husband is short, okay? Short men be fine. They be fine as hell. Okay? Yeah. So don't go there like the code is discriminating against short guys. No, the fuck I'm not. No, I'm not. My husband is short. Okay? He's not 6 feet tall. So don't start that fucking bullshit. Do not start that bullshit. So, all right, so yeah. And okay, to top it off, these motherfuckers, they want to treat you like a child, but they want you to be their mama. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to be a child and be somebody's mama at the same fucking time? Oh, I know how, because a lot of these fucking perverts like to fuck on kids and think of them as adults. Oh, so that's the trick. So that's the trick. You wanna treat a woman like a child because you really want to fuck on a child, but you want her to take care of you like she's a grown ass woman. See the pathology in these niggas? See the pathology in these nasty motherfuckers? And I am so glad that these young girls are catching on to the fact that you guys, a lot of you motherfuckers is some old ass perverts. And they don't want to be bothered with you. And they don't want to be nowhere in the vicinity, nowhere near you. Right? Ew. And then you ask one of these young girls that's dating an old man. What your man doing in the bathroom, shaving the gray hair off his dick? Oh, damn. Damn. Where he at again? In the bathroom, shaving the gray hair off his dick. Okay, anyway, let me continue. Let's go.
Money doesn't qualify you to lead a family. It doesn't.
Right. So yeah. So nigga, money don't qualify you to lead a family. So just because you got a few bucks in your pocket, you all of a sudden this grand great leader. No. So if that applies to women, sir, that also applies to men. Right. And then if you really look at it, women are leaders in the home. Who the fuck's leading the home while you at work? She's leading the household. She's taking care of the house. Those are leadership qualities, when you can take care of something without having somebody to tell you what you need to be doing. Right? That's leadership qualities, when you can function independently. So I mean, so what you saying, dude? What you saying? You saying that while you at work, you on the phone telling your broad it's time for her to wash the dishes. You on the phone telling her it's time to cook. You on the phone telling her it's time to mop the floor. You on the phone giving her directions and shit. While she at home and you at work. No, you're not. Women automatically know how to clean, even if she ain't been taught to clean by her mama. She know how to clean. She know how to pick fucking clothes up off the floor and sweep. And we don't need no whole lot of training for that. We don't need nobody to tell us how to clean. We can read, which we actually read on how to do shit. Right? So I mean, just because you got money does not qualify you as a leader. Especially when you are buying pussy. You're not a leader.
Having money does not make you a leader. Money does not give you leadership qualities. Now, you might be in a position to provide financially, but money does not give you leadership qualities.
Well, let me tell you something, sir. If you are financially able to provide and you put your money where it's supposed to go and you do what you're supposed to do, that with the money, that makes you a great financial leader. Okay. And now if a woman gets her paycheck and she goes out and she buys a $1,500 pair of Gucci shoes and she only makes $2,000 every 2 weeks, then she's very foolish. No, she's not a leader. She's a follower. She's following trends, right? But if a woman gets her money and she puts it where it's supposed to go, she's financially savvy, financially smart, and she knows what she's supposed to be doing with her money, and she does it. Sorry, Boo Boo Kitty. That makes her a great financial leader. It makes her a great person. It shows that she has good character, and it shows that she's not materialistic and she's doing what she's supposed to be doing.
God never told women as long as you make money, you won't need no man. And these be the main women calling themselves Christians.
And you know, he's right about that aspect, right? God didn't say that as long as you're making your own money, you won't need no man. But God made it to where if you didn't have a man, you can still provide for yourself, sir. So basically, how these red pill motherfuckers feel, they feel like if you don't have a man, you shouldn't have nothing. Go fuck yourself. If you don't make enough money as a man, then you shouldn't get no pussy. You shouldn't have a woman. How about that? How about that? If you make minimum wage as a man, you shouldn't have no woman. How about that? If you can't afford to house a woman and provide for a woman, you shouldn't have a woman. How about that? But you niggas still got the luxury of having a woman when you're broke because the woman got her own money. Huh. Go figure. Go figure. Even though a lot of you niggas is broke, God still has afforded you the opportunity to get some pussy. Wow. 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 Uh, uh, uh. Mm, mm, mm.
There's nowhere in the Bible to where the Bible tells women if you make more money or you got a lot of money, that means you ain't got to listen to no man. That means you don't need no man because you got money. So,
well, if we got money and no man, then what fucking man are we supposed to be listening to, dumbass? If we got money and no man, if we got money and we don't want a man, we're satisfied with jacking off. Who the fuck, what fucking man are we supposed to be listening to aside from the man that's signing my goddamn check? Some of us rather just listen to the man that's signing our check. You know why? Because we ain't got to fuck him. We ain't got to suck him. We ain't got to take him home with us. We ain't got to cook for him. We ain't got to wash his clothes. We ain't got to do a goddamn thing for him except for have his shit right on the job. And he has trained us to do that. So some of us prefer to only listen to the man that's signing our check and then go the fuck home and have peace, quiet, and serenity and be able to do the fuck what we want to do when we want to do it. Right? Because we grown ass motherfucking people. We grown ass women. What the fuck I need you as a nigga telling me what to do for? You need to be told what to do. You need to be told to put your dick in your pants. You need to be told not to molest on little kids. You need to be told not to rape women. You need to be told not to buy pussy off the street, off the corner. You need to be told that. You need to be given some guidance, some instruction and correction around this motherfucker. You need to be told, don't cheat on your wife. Don't go out there and have extra babies. You the motherfuckers that need to be told what the fuck to do. Not women.
Show me one verse in the Bible where it says that.
Now, let me back it up a little bit because I want you to hear his full thing. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna just let him babble.
Women calling themselves Christians. There's nowhere in the Bible to where the Bible tells women, if you make more money or you got a lot of money, that means you ain't got to listen to no man. That means you don't need no man because you got money. Show me one verse in the Bible where it says that. But these will be the same women telling you that they're Christian. The Bible ain't never said if you make good money, you ain't got to listen to no man. You don't need no man. You ain't going to find that in the Bible nowhere. How you going to be a Christian, but these women claim to be a Christian, but clearly they're going against the word of God. You claim to be a Christian, but clearly you're going against the word of God. Too many black women feel like if I got money, I don't need to listen to no man. I won't need no man. And they claim to be Christians. And you can't find that scripture nowhere in the Bible. They're not Christians. These women are not Christians. They worship Satan. I repeat, these women are not Christians. They are worshiping Satan.
Even say it like it's
okay. So let me say this right fast. You see, God in the Bible, God has put forth down instructions for human beings, man and woman, right? You do not need a man for correction and instruction. You know why? Because you have God and his word. So let's look at this. Let's look at this really quick. If we go to let me share a different screen. Let me share a different screen. So when I looked in the Bible, when I looked up the Bible, and I said, what does God say about women and money? You know, that was my question. You know, because you got to be a thinker. You got to be able to ask the right questions. You got to be able to ask, smart questions to come up with the answer. So I'm reading from Proverbs 31, Bible Gateway, right? So it said, the sayings of King Lemuel. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but Lemuel, it sounded kind of cute. An inspired utterance his mother taught him. Wow, I do remember hearing men say, "Oh, women can't teach, women don't teach." But shit, a king was taught by his mother. She said, "Listen, my son. Listen, son of my womb. Listen, my son, the answer to my prayers. Do not spend your strength on women, your vigor on those who ruin kings," right? It's not for kings, Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, not for rulers to crave beer, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed, and deprive all the oppressed of their rights. Let beer be for those who are perishing, wine for those who are in anguish. Let them drink and forget their poverty and remember their misery no more. Right? The reason I'm reading this is because this is a mother's utterance to her son, right? Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy. Wow, what a beautiful woman. What a beautiful thing she taught to her son. The wife of noble character. Let's see what God said about the wife of noble character. A wife of noble character who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. And what the fuck did it say? She works with eager hands, right? She is like the merchant ships, bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it. Oh, wow. She's buying fields out of her earnings. Out of her, wait. Now she earning. Is the wife getting a paycheck? Oh, yes, she is. And what does God say a woman of noble character does with that motherfucking paycheck? She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it. God damn, she got enough money to buy a whole motherfucking field? Damn. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her tasks. She sees that her trading is profitable. Girlfriend out here with her own business trading. And her lamp does not go out at night. In her hand, she holds the distaff and grasps the spindles with her fingers. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. Wow, I don't know what kind of bitches y'all fucking with, but obviously it ain't her. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. What? She clothing everybody in the damn house too? She makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is respected at the city gate. Wow, how many of you niggas is respected? None of you. None of you. You're an embarrassment to a woman like this. That's why these bitches, that's why these women don't want y'all, because a husband is respected at the city gate. And you guys are a fucking embarrassment. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing. You got a wife at home, a good wife at home, doing all this shit. But yet still you fucking around with Deep Throat Donna down the street. You're an embarrassment. Who the fuck wants to be sit up and lay up in the bed with a fucking embarrassment? Somebody that embarrasses her every time she walks out the fucking door. Girl, honey, her man, honey, shit. Only if she knew he around there with backdoor Cindy. An embarrassment. Okay, freaking embarrassment. Her husband is respected at the city gates, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them. Shut up, girlfriend, making stuff to sell? She's still making a check. What? No, wait. Did it say she's sitting on the couch waiting for this nigga to walk in so she can see his plate at the table? No, that's not what it said. That's not what it said. It says she makes linen garments and sells them. No, wait a minute. It says she ain't got no job. It said no, that she's supposed to be staying home and be barefoot and pregnant and not work. No, it said that no, that's no, that's not what it said. Wait, what did it say? She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies the merchants with sashes. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. Wait a minute, she can't lead. No, no, because only leaders instruct, right? Wait. And faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Wait. She's sitting at home. She ain't working. She ain't making no money. She ain't bringing no money in. She ain't doing no. She just sitting at home submissive, waiting on this nigga to get home to give her some instruction on what it is she needs to be doing. That what that said? That's not what that said. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Shut up. Wait a minute. Not the husband praises her for getting that check cut. What? No. Wait a minute. Her husband praises her for doing all this stuff? No. No, her husband told her she need to cut that shit out and she need to stay home and she need to cook his meals and she need to run his bubble bath water and she need to massage his back and rub his head. That's what that said. Is that what that said? No. No, it said her husband praises her for all this character that she has, for all these great, wonderful things that she's doing, for working with her hands, for clothing the children, feeding her servants, making shit and going and selling it and trading and all that kind of stuff. What? No, wait a minute. No. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Wow. So many women do noble things, but this type of woman surpasses them all. Wow. It's a great thing to massage your husband's forehead when he get home from work. It's a great thing to make his bath water and cook his meal and sit it in front of him. It's a great thing to roll your man's blunt. It's a great thing to, you know what I'm saying, to bear children for him and do all these wonderful things that he instructs you to do in the household. Be submissive, don't speak when spoken to. You know, those are wonderful things. Those are noble women as well. But the things that this woman is doing, working, clothing people, feeding people, trading, getting out there, getting that check cut, what this woman is doing surpasses what all them bitches is doing. What all them submissive bitches is doing. Sorry, Charlie. A working woman is more noble than what these other submissive bras is doing. It's great. It speaks to character. You know, it speaks to character that, you know, you're preparing your man's lunch every day. It's just a very noble thing. It's a very noble thing to get up at 2 in the fucking morning and make him a goddamn turkey and cheese, lettuce and tomatoes with mustard, pickles and shit like that. That is a noble thing. But what surpasses all that bullshit is a bitch that works and get that check cut. Shut up. Woo! Winning. The working bitch is winning. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. Wow. I'm dead. I can't. Boom. I can't. Okay, so stop listening to this red pill bullshit. It's bullshit. You supposed to have your you supposed to have your black ass out there working, women. You supposed to be out there getting that check cut, right? Because God says that a noble woman provides. Boom. Let's just go. Let's just look at it again. What's she providing? Let's see what this noble working woman with good character is providing. Wow. First of all, she is worth far more than rubies. That's music to my ears, because the way these red pill niggas are have you thinking about yourself, they have you thinking that you ain't worth shit. God said she is worth far more than rubies, which means she's worth more than your motherfucking Air Jordan and Nike tennis shoes, your motherfucking Apple watches, goddamn video games, right? She's worth more than all your materialistic bullshit that you can have. That is a woman's fucking worth. And God said it. I didn't. So what say you, red pill? Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. As long as he got her, he lacks nothing in value. Damn. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. What she do? She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. He didn't say she works to massage this nigga and make this nigga feel good. She is like the merchant ships bringing food from afar. She's like a ship. This bitch is a whole. You talking about what you bring to the table? This bitch a whole ship. She a whole ship. This bitch a whole ship bringing food from afar to some hungry people. God damn, how important she is. Just think, if that ship don't come in, you motherfuckers don't eat. So, translation, if you ain't got a bitch, you ain't got shit. But let them tell it. Let them tell it. If you ain't got a man, you ain't got shit. No, obviously. What? You niggas need Jesus. And I say it all the time. I say it all the time. You niggas need Jesus, because you do. Because you do. Let's see what else she does. She gets up while it's still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it. You know why? Because out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard in this field, right? She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her task. She sees that her trading is profitable. After them, whatever the fuck it is she grew in that vineyard, some goddamn grapes or whatever, she went and traded the shit, and it was profitable. What the nigga doing? Where you at? Where you at, husband? Where you at? Where you at? Her arms are strong for her task. She sees that her trading is profitable, and her lamp does not go out at night. Wow. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. Damn, this bitch, she doing, goddamn, she's taking care of her family and motherfuckers out on the street too, and helping the needy and the poor and all that kind of shit too. Goddamn. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. Damn, they nice and warm. She done made some coverings for the bed, right? She even clothes herself in fine linen and purple. It didn't say that the nigga bought the money for her to do it. It said the bitch used her own motherfucking hands, worked and got the money and did all this shit. It didn't say a nigga brought her money. It said she made the money on her own. You niggas need to read. But you see, they don't want to read this because it debunks everything that they're fucking talking about. Oh man, did you think that just because she got money, she's a leader? It was the government. She's so masculine. Her husband is respected at the city gate. How many of you niggas can actually say that you respect it? How many niggas can actually go out here? And the fact of the matter is that all the little dirty, disgusting things that you're doing, you think that your friends respect you for it. No, they don't. They don't respect you. I guarantee you 100% them niggas is talking behind your back. You thinking you the big man on campus because you doing this to a woman. No, they're talking behind you, this punk ass motherfucker. Damn, I could never do that to my woman. This nigga, yeah, but in your face, they smiling and shit. You know why they smiling? Because they happy that you destroying your own shit. They're happy that you destroying your home. They're happy. And then they go home and suck on their wife's toes. While you got your bitch sucking on your toes, they telling you, yeah, man. And then they go home and suck on their wife's toes. That's exactly what red pill is doing. These red pill niggas that can't get some free pussy to save their lives. Sir, they're mad. They're bad. And this is why they're telling you and indoctrinating you to think about women the way they want you to think about women, because they're fucking hurt. Because they can't get it like you got it. Look at some of these niggas that you call your friends. Look at them and look at they bitches. Look at them. Just look at them. You think that nigga happy for you? Cause you at home and you work in sync with your woman. Oh, you a simp, you this, you that. What? Why? You a simp because they ain't got no bitch. They lying. Oh, my woman, what woman? Produce her. Show us what the bitch looks like. Show us what you're capable, what type of woman you're capable of obtaining. Look at this nigga in the face. Is your friend ugly? Sometimes you niggas ain't being truthful to your friends. That nigga's ugly. And his bitch ugly too. And I'm fine. And my bitch is fine. That's why you're egging me on to treat my woman wrong. Because look at the booger wolf you go home to every night. A fucking booger wolf. Okay? Stop it. She makes linen garments and sells them. Wow. And supplies the merchants with sashes. This bitch out here helping the market. She is clothed with strength and dignity. No, it says she is clothed with submissiveness and childhood. Is that what it said? No, it says she is clothed with strength and dignity. God wants you women to have strength and dignity. He don't want you to be a submissive coward, trying to constantly stroking this nigga's ego because he out in the world competing against men. Stop competing against these motherfucking men. Go home and do what the fuck it is you supposed to do. competition out here in the street is for men that ain't got no women. Let them niggas compete for these broads out here. Especially if you got a broad at home, take your motherfucking ass home where you supposed to be with your woman, taking care of your kids, doing it how you supposed to be doing. Why the fuck is you out here competing for these hoes? That's all they do. They be out here competing against hoes and then expect for you to not have a job and depend on them financially. Nigga, the hoe got all the money. I should be submissive to the hoe. She got all the bread. You giving all the fucking bread to her. Or should I be submissive to your next family around the corner that you sitting up here putting finances in over there? Should I go be submissive to that bitch? She watches over the affairs of her household. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. On that note, I mean, there just ain't shit else for me to say. I mean, nigga, what is you talking about? The Bible said women can work. Women can work. As a matter of fact, she's more noble than the bitch that's a stay-at-home mom doing nothing but sitting on her pussy all day and you know, washing clothes and washing your shitty drawers. She's more noble. The working woman is more noble than the stay-at-home mom. It's a noble thing to stay at home. It's a noble thing. I ain't gonna say the Bible don't take away from that. But the working woman, she surpasses all that bullshit. Anyway, listen, ladies. Listen, men. Stop this bullshit. Okay. Don't lower yourself for not now, motherfucker. Don't lower your standards. Stop listening to these niggas that don't know what they talking about. Hey, matter of fact, you can listen to them all day. Research what they talking about. Because obviously I'm listening, right? I'm listening. But at the same time, if you speaking the truth, then hey, you speaking the truth. But if I know you're fucking speaking a lie, we doing research. And you know how you know when shit is a lie? When it is degrading something that you know is good. That you know is good. That you know is good for you. That you know is beautiful. That you know the God said. What did he say? One more again. What did he say? She is worth far more than rubies. You know why? Because you can sell rubies and you can make a pretty buck for it. But what happens when you spend the money from making them rubies? You ain't got shit. But if you got a woman with this type of character, what do you have after you done spent all the ruby money? You still got this beautiful woman. But let them tell you women ain't shit. Hey, wait. If the shoe fit, wear it. If you a woman and you out here and you ain't shit, wear the motherfucking shoes. Wear them. But then we have to figure out why these women ain't worth a damn. Why? A lot of times there's good reason. A lot of times there's good reason. We ain't gonna go into that today. But I just wanted to, you know, I just wanted to you know, put that out here and nigga, read your Bible before you start saying shit that God said. Read your Bible. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta finish my meal. And y'all have yourselves a good one. And please like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share. And lastly, read your Bible, because you don't need no instruction from a man. You can get your instruction straight from God. Go get your paycheck. And if you don't want a man, get your Bible. You get your instruction from the Bible. Okay, because God is the head of all. He's the head of that nigga who think he running shit. He ain't running nothing but his motherfucking mouth. If he ain't listening to God, then you shouldn't be listening to him. Okay, I'll see y'all later.